It has been decided in doing the ASEM ME7 today, and it's also in the conclusion, in the final conclusions of the share, that Sustainable Development Goals are a transversal theme where we are working on and where every stakeholders and partners in the ASEM education process will contribute to.
I think what both working group members stressed a lot was also this idea of connecting the dots, connecting various initiatives across the institution together, and also how the vision of the university, how the values of the university could align and could relate and could engage with the Sustainable Development Goals.
I would suggest that they keep in mind how their campus, their university, their institution can become, in a sense, the poster child of the global sustainable development transformation model.
So universities need to understand that they can all potentially make a significant change in how we do things and where we need to go as humanity. And this is irrespective of the age, size, funding source, disciplinary orientation, and geography of the university.
When citizens will fully understand the importance of the topic, then they will put a pressure on politicians, because that is an issue. I'm not saying politicians are not aware, they are aware, but sometimes they put their priorities considering the priorities of the citizens who will vote them. So if they hear from people sustainable development is important, they will put high on their agenda this topic. That means our voice is important, and conference like this one that we just concluded at the level of students and rectors and associations are important.
Or open universities could really play a very significant role in terms of contributing towards inclusive lifelong learning, removing some or the major barriers to learning, and providing learning opportunities to the many sectors of the society.
It's important to introduce into the governmental debate the option of introducing the online education complementary to the face-to-face systems in order to guarantee this accessibility for everyone.
Among the many topics, the most important one was to have an holistic approach to internationalization of higher education that goes beyond the simple exchange of students and mobility. It should include curricular reform, formal and informal learning, research, and should be ethic and fair. The Sustainable Development Goals are really an important tool to make the world of internationalization better.
I think the challenge for all of us in the Sustainable Development Goals is that we have to imagine the world in a different way, with great urgency. And the moment is now. The ministers need to do it, the university rectors need to do it, the university students need to do it, we all need to do it.
So I'm hearing you say,
ARC7 helped me realize that planting a tree or universities providing recycling bins are impactful. However, we can do so much more. As a matter of fact, the university should incorporate the Sustainable Development Goals in every single thing it does in order for us to see its real and full potential.
So universities are essentially incubators in society, where they act as knowledge creators, where they act as catalysts towards ensuring that sustainable development is achieved. So they thus have the responsibility to to reconsider the strategies that they have in place, to reinvent them by adhering to the goals that are in place and helping them translate into local circumstances through the three main dimensions, which are environmental, social and economical.
What we definitely have to consider when it comes to internationalization of higher education is that we do not create certain bubbles of privileged students that are able to afford to go abroad and consequently have better access to the job market in the end. We have to make sure that internationalization is not becoming an end in itself.
So I would encourage everyone to take a look over the policy recommendations that are coming from students and think very carefully about how they can be implemented in a feasible way.
In order to achieve all the SDGs, we need less talk, but more action.